Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government what its response is to reports that school menus in around 3/4 of council areas include processed meats containing nitrites.
Cabinet Secretary John Swinney.
Presiding Officer, in 2018 we consulted on proposals put forward by a scientific technical working group to make school food and drink healthier. The group recognised that red meat can provide vital nutrients such as iron, and inclusion in school meals can contribute to meeting the nutrient standards. The group recognised, however, that such provision had to be made within a maximum level of red and processed meat served in schools consistent with international guidelines. The consultation closed in August 2018, and we are carefully analysing the responses to the consultation prior to finalising the revised regulations.
Monica Lennon.
Thank the Cabinet Secretary for that answer, and I do accept that the Scottish Government is committed to limiting the amount of processed meats eaten by pupils at school. Does the Cabinet Secretary accept the scientific evidence of a link between nitrites in processed meats and bowel cancer? And if he does he agree with me that school meals should be nitrite-free?
Cabinet Secretary.
There is very clear scientific evidence that suggests the level of red meat consumption that is appropriate and consistent with a balanced diet, and that is the advice that the Government is following. Monica Lennon is correct to highlight the approach of the Scottish Government in relation to school nutrition. Back in 2008, we introduced regulations in relation to school nutrition, which were regarded as world-leading. They were updated in 2013. We are doing a similar exercise in response to the commitments we gave in our manifesto in 2016, and also in relation to updated scientific advice that has just that emerged in 2017. So that work is underway within the Government, and the Government takes that advice very seriously.
Thank you. I welcome the work that is underway. The link between nitrites, processed meat and bowel cancer is a hugely important public health issue. Given the Scottish Government's commitment to becoming a good food nation, will the Scottish Government back the experts, ignore some of the industry spin that has been taking place, and ensure that Scotland becomes a world leader by making sure that meat in schools is nitrite-free? Cabinet
Secretary.
The argument that Monica Lennon makes here is fundamentally about quality of food and produce. And what is beyond dispute is that Scottish red meat consumed in to an appropriate level, if individuals wish to do so, is perfectly compatible with a balanced diet, provided it is consumed within those limits that I've expressed. Now, that's the foundation of the advice that the Scottish Government has accepted from the short-term working group that we commissioned to undertake this activity. That is the basis upon which we have consulted on the regulations. We've had over 1,350 responses to the regulations, and we are currently considering the feedback from that consultation exercise, and I anticipate being able to finalise the report on the views offered in the consultation by the end of March 2019, and then proceed to the formal regulations at that stage.